Welcome. Let's try this again. Take two. This is the Binary One podcast. Back from wherever we've been.
We've been all over the fucking place. Good lord. What y'all aren't gonna see because it's been deleted. We just did an entire 10 minutes of us talking with no sound being transferred to YouTube. So it was just like you were watching some pantomimes happening on screen, which is really fun and not very embarrassing for us. So luckily we caught it early.
Yeah, luckily it's deleted from the history of the internet, so you'll never find it.
Yeah, we'll never know about it.
And Zach's making sure the audio is actually coming through because I can hear the fucking delayed show in the background. Yeah, this is quality and peak content.
Man, this is live. This is raw, dude. This is what the people want, dude. This is raw. You know what I mean?
Yeah, coming to you from new house, new room now where I'm doing where I have nerd stuff and do the podcast from. And that's kind of the reason why we haven't streamed in a while. We fell off pretty hard.
Jim was literally homeless for a little while. He was staying with his wife's dad.
Yeah, was in between houses just because the sellers for this one were waiting because they were moving to somewhere outside of the U.S. So I had to I guess prepare for that over a few months. So from March to July, I was with my father-in-law, and yeah, and also since last time we streamed, which was sometime last year, changed jobs. Things are getting super crazy with my last job, and which is another reason why I wasn't streaming. So yeah, bunch of life changes. I'm gonna try to get back at it, give y'all an episode every month or so. But
word,
yeah,
we can do that.
Yep.
Although we've said that before, look what happens.
Oh yeah, we've said a lot of things that haven't really come to fruition.
A lot of things. That's true. A lot of fucking things. And on my end, it's just I'm transitioning more away from a design job into a back-end digital marketing kind of controller job. I'm the guy that makes things go where they need to go. So I haven't really had time to design so much since it takes a long ass time to make one thing. So I recently made a YouTube video for the channel just to get back in the swing of things because I got scared because I'm 8 months ago. Whoa! So I'm gonna try to make another long form video with lo-fi hip hop this time. I've said this before, but our audio cut out. I want it to kind of be in the style of Ryan Celsius, which is a big lo-fi channel on YouTube, and just put my own spin on it. But he makes really cool videos, so big shout out. And that's my goal for the channel at least. And then making pictures and all that stuff like I usually do. So we'll see what happens.
At this point, I just want to have fun. So
fair enough.
I really enjoy making mixes. Putting together that one back in April was super fun. And then trying to do stuff more with audio visual. It was really cool learning how to put it together and put it out on TikTok. Cause we resurrected our TikTok channel.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's what the people are doing, so we're gonna do it too.
And people.
Before we get too deep into it, that first track that came in for the episode, that was by Evans and Swune. So that was a collaboration called Solute. Relatively new track from one of our beloved legacy artists.
What's he doing? Didn't the whole Ukraine thing happen?
he's surviving and thriving. So.
Oh yeah, he has to be if he just put out music.
But yeah, so we got that was the intro track. Then we've got 8 other excellent bits of music that we're going to share with you this afternoon. So kick back and relax. The next one is going to be, another one from one of our OGs, Alpha Room. This one's called Byte into an Apple, and it's coming up real soon.
An apple?
I think we're back.
One.
We are back. Fuck yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's like riding a bike. You don't forget how to stream, except you
I was
definitely
asking
do.
Jim during the video, where do you think that guy going in the video?
Yeah, what
He's
is
just. Where do you think he going, huh?
where's the astronaut going? Let us know in the chat or the comments if you're watching this after live stream.
Which will be pretty much everybody, because there's like me and my mom here.
Nice.
If even that.
Shout out to mothers.
Where he going, huh? Not calm.
Zach also said that he's like, oh yeah, if I had known this were Byte into an apple, I would have made the video slightly different.
Yeah, what Jim sent it to me as track number 2, and if I would have known that it was called that, I would not have done the theme that I did for that. I was just like, this sounds like a generic looping vaporwave video kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like if you listen to a man in a Slurm shirt.
Gotta love Slurm. It's better than Coca-Cola.
It's not real. That's the problem. It's not fucking real.
Just how it looks in Futurama, I know it'll taste better than Coca-Cola.
It came out of a bug queen lady's ass.
Doesn't matter.
That's where Slurm.
Doesn't matter.
That's where it comes from. That does matter, dude. It's like I go outside, I take a caterpillar, and I go, woo! And then I put it in a cup, and that's what Slurm is, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, wow, that was a tangent.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, so in terms of trying to reboot this whole thing, I did try Anchor out to get some audio, like at least our old legacy audio up there. And once again, Spotify is not a fan of, like, especially my early stuff, which was more just like almost like radio show, where I was doing tracks and then I would just like kind of like every like 2 or 3 I would like jump in and say something like what the tracks were, a small thing, but yeah, anything music related, trying to do like under a podcast with Spotify or Anchor, they're like, they don't want to deal with the potential copyright issues, and so,
which is fair, especially if it's like someone like us that doesn't have a lot of viewers.
Yeah,
why risk it? Like, why?
Yeah, so we'll just continue dropping these on SoundCloud and YouTube and all that.
It's been working so far. SoundCloud's been kind of busting recently. Like, even with us not doing much. Like, I try to make like one every once in a while. Like, if you've seen stuff pop up on SoundCloud, it's just me being like, you know what? All this stuff sounds pretty cool. I'll just put it up on the binary channel, see what happens. So
our most popular track is the mini mix I did for O'Trevor called Escape Velocity. That's got like 15.7K listens.
Which is surprising. I wouldn't expect that one. I know Solar Sail is also pretty good. And then we had one recently where it was the one where you posted. The I'm Still Here ones did pretty well too.
Yeah. And
then all the other ones, I don't care if they did well. They're just kind of being like, hey, we're not dead. Engagement can still happen. Oh, I mean, we're at 500 now, which is good for a dying. For a year, it was dead. It's not dying, but the fact that we still gained like 200 people when we weren't posting like jack shit is pretty good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
like
we get pretty regular. Like we average in like the 400s a week in terms of listens.
Right, the binary one, humble bragcast.
Yeah, literally.
As we say this with no one watching the live stream.
All right. Another new track from someone who I haven't heard from a long time, who dropped something in the artist release Discord, is this radio edit. Was this on the radio? That'd be cool. I don't know. When people say radio edit in the description, it makes you think
maybe it's edited to take out. Wait, no, because that wouldn't make sense. There wouldn't be any swear words because there's no words. So I don't know. Maybe shortening it, like the non-radio edit, it's like a gorillion minutes long. It's like an 8-minute epic.
Or frequency 18 hertz got on the radio, and that's huge because I always say stuff is good enough for radio. So this is Disintegrations by Frequency 18 Hertz. And Edge, what? Get the hell out of here.
That was a big old red boy. And he ate that other guy. That was guts, boys. That was Berserk. And
Yes.
the shittiest. Berserk's the shittiest anime of all time, but the best manga of all time. Because, like, bro, Berserk has not gotten. I was talking about this with Jim. I'm so mad about this. It has not gotten a good anime adaptation ever. It is so good. It's so good. And like the newest one came out like a couple years ago, and it was all CGI, and it looked like PS2. Well, worse than PS2 because Final Fantasy X looks pretty good. And this show looks like it's pretty ass. And then so like if you saw that, you're like, dog, what is this? And then you'd think Berserk is ass, and it's not. It's actually really good. If you played Elden Ring or Dark Souls, man, most of that, the themes of that came from Berserk and stuff like that. I don't know. I just like it. Also, I bought a $50 big boy volume book of it, so I better like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boozgalzer made a mega oopsie and was talking about how there wasn't vocals in it, but then we literally started the track and he's like, "Oh, there's vocals in here."
Oh, my bad. That's why it's radio edit, because apparently there was worse vocals in it.
Maybe
that can't be played on the radio.
I don't know. I'd like to think it made it to the radio and that was an actual radio edit of something.
What, do you think he's gonna lie to us? He's a grown man. You think he's gonna lie? Come in your Discord and lies.
As a former guest of the pod, I trust him with my life.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, he was the first guest.
Dude, that was God. That was like 2.5, 3 years ago. God damn, we've been doing this for a while, huh?
Yeah.
I think that was pre me and David coming on to help. I think you were just doing it by yourself back then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the first. Well, that was like I just was trying out this kind of style where I was playing tracks and then.
Is that a tummy hurt, dude? Did you just have a tummy hurt moment? I saw you drinking a mysterious beverage, so it caused a tummy hurt on camera.
Like blueberry pie. I'm like such a.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'm a yuppie drinking like blueberry pie flavored beer.
Blueberry pie? Bro, when you crack that open, our boys go float towards it like Looney Tunes, but like the smell is wafting. They just fly into the air. Oh boy, free liquor. Bro, what's it taste like? Does it actually taste like blueberry pie, or is it just blueberry with extra steps?
It's more of a like a sour. Like it's a tart. It actually let me actually.
Not a tart and a pie. A tart and a pie are different, dog.
I understand.
Why'd you say it then, huh?
This is how it's poured out. So
okay.
Like,
what am I supposed to do with that information?
I'm just saying, it's like berry infused beer.
Look at this. This is what it looks like. It's like, okay, it's just red beer.
Speaking of what it looks like,
here we go.
Here's Morticia Ella. She is the newest kitty addition to the family.
Bro, that boy was asleep, and then Jim just picks him up. He's like, dog. Look at it. Look at his face. He's like, dog, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's pissed. It's okay. So we just finally like settled on the actual name, Morticia, and so now I just go call her Morty for short.
That's Morty, dude.
Morty!
Yeah, you gotta get a big old dog and name it Rick. And then those two will be friends.
My name's Rick.
You just need to get a dog so I can play with something instead of all your animals need to be quarantined while I'm there. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely allergic to cats. To everyone listening, if I touch a cat, it's donezo. I'm done. So when Jim posted that, it's like, hey, I got a new cat. I'm like, that's horrible news. That's probably the worst thing you could have told me. Fuck that. And he has a trampoline in his backyard, so I'm going to launch those cats off the trampoline into the neighbor's lawn if they don't behave. With safety gloves on, of course, because, I can't get injured from his...
Safety gloves? What's this? What? Oh, right, the cats. I forgot.
Yeah, I have to wear safety gloves.
I don't know why you're bringing up safety gloves. Like, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah, if I don't wear gloves and I touch a cat, dude, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm just instantly dead.
Well, let's go ahead and launch into this next track. This is Display by T120. And
oh, wow. Yeah. I haven't heard his name in a while.
Yeah, another kind of like coming back out of the blue, posting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're coming out of the blue. They're still doing their thing.
Yeah, definitely a theme of like coming back in and doing cool stuff. All right.
Hell yeah.
Let's get into it.
Ah!
back at it.
What's up, boy? Do you
Again,
like the doorway? I mean, that whole video is just a door.
it's a metaphor for life.
Is it? How is it a metaphor for life? Tell me right now. In between slips of blueberry pie.
You go through in life. You go through doors. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.
See, you're not wrong, but that doesn't mean you're right. That's so stupid. But you're not wrong. Oh my god. See, life is like a box of chocolates, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But right, that was another new track from T120. Also been doing well. Their channel.
Good to hear.
Seems to be a lesson as well.
I think I remember when he first started posting stuff. Did he like start posting, and then he was sending stuff into our Discord for like people to listen to, and then people were like, "You should start posting this," and then he did. I think that's the lore.
Ooh, yeah. Just a quick look up here. T120 is now at 707 followers.
Damn.
Popular tracks. Let's see. Hey, we got.
Are you stalking, dude?
I
stalking?
I am. His display is 10.4K listens. Rest is 12K listens.
12K is a lot, dude.
Vision 12.6K listens.
He wishes it was 12.K.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Wishing the best for the boy.
Yeah, for real. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Since we've been on last time, Zach, you've been at some concerts.
Sure have. I went to Tyler the Creator, which was bussin'. Kali Uchis was also there, and my buddy Emiliano was like cooming his pants over Kali Uchis. Like, he was like, "Oh my god!" Like, to the point where like there was like 4 girls behind us. They tapped me on the shoulder, it's like, "Hey, is your friend okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's alright." He just likes Kali Uchis a lot.
Yeah, he sucks.
It looked like he was having like a panic attack or something. I was just like, nah. But then Tyler the Creator was cool. We were like right in front of him. So like he had like a double stage. So like there was a stage here and then a big ass boat that went across the crowd and then a stage here. And we were right in front of this one. So he was over here. He did like a lot of his classics off of Flower Boy and Igor right here, right in front of us, which was pretty cool. And then when he was going by on the boat, no one in the mosh was touching the boat because they're like, "Woo, I don't want to." And then Tyler had to say to the mic, say, "Hey, you bitches can touch my boat." And then people were just rocking them back and forth. So that was cool. And then I just saw Kendrick Lamar, which was fantastic because Kendrick is my all-time favorite artist ever to exist of all time. And that show was really good. High energy. He had like dancers on stage. The beats were good. It was just a good show. I'd say they're tied. Both shows were amazing. So me and Jim are going to go see Post Malone later this year, and he's got big shoes to fill because, god damn, I just saw 2 of the best shows I've ever seen, and then if Post Malone gets up there and just drops the ball, I'll be like, alright, he fell off for sure. He fell off. Posty sucks if he doesn't put on a good show, dude. And the bad thing is, his newest album is like mostly sad music. So if he goes up there and he does that, we're gonna leave out of there and just be like, man, I don't even want to go to the bars. I just want to go home. You know what I mean?
I guess we just go home now.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go see a Pride Parade right before that. Go see what's going on there. I don't know what goes on at a Pride Parade, but I'll support the homies. I'm gonna wear my Odd Future shirt, which has rainbow letters on it, but still black, because I'll be like, I support the boys, but I don't want people seeing it on my Instagram being like, "Hey yo, what are you doing in full rainbow at the Pride Parade, huh?" I'd be like, "Mm-mm." I support them, but not like that. So
I'm looking forward to like going and doing a live show. I'm trying to think. The last like live performance I went to, it was just a comedy show. I saw Aziz Ansari in Chicago. That was pretty fun, but it wasn't.
The
fun
tragedy is that we're missing Young Bae. Us not being able to see Young Bae this year. Oh my god, that hurts, dude.
I've been seeing that. So like, some other folks were doing just random, either like Sundays or middle of the week concerts, and I know, y'all like smaller artists are trying to just like do the hustle, but like stop picking shitty days.
And even the big artists too, like Tyler and Kendrick were both on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So
Then there was
they're
one.
like,
There was one in like some weird place in Charlotte that I considered, but like it was such a like weird, shitty, sketchy venue.
is it called Black Box? Black Box is lit. If it was that one, that's not sketchy. That's
I don't
cool.
think it was that one.
The Fillmore Underground?
No, I've been to Fillmore.
Yeah, Fillmore is like the place.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If it's not either of those two places, it probably was sketchy.
Yeah.
There's a concert tonight of some dude named Otis or whatever. He like does the music that we do on this channel, but bigger.
I thought you said it was Grizz.
I don't fucking know.
How'd you
Like,
get? How'd you get to
yeah,
Otis?
he has 4 letters in his name, and then people keep trying to get me to go. And I honestly would if I knew these people better, but I don't want to be like, you know what? I don't want to be with these people no more. Then I'm down there and I'm stuck. You know what I mean? By myself. So I probably won't go. But
Grizz.
is his name Grizz? Hold on. I can check on Instagram real quick.
Yeah.
This is
We'll start this next track and we'll do some research and get back to you.
oh, dude, that requires me to read. I can't read.
This next one is actually, so we didn't have to do any work on this. The artist sent us just a straight up video, and
It's Mize. Sorry to interrupt you.
who is it?
Mize. Miz. Listen, he's just some fucking DJ. He's gonna go up there, he's gonna go boom, boom, boom. Everyone's gonna go wild. And then that's it. That's all he is. He's you know what I
You
mean?
can get that experience at a lot of places, so no need
You
to
get that up in 5 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Last time we were there, I put on a strong face, but I hit my head really hard on a stool. And it was a metal stool. I was headbanging. I was like going like that. And then I hit my head really hard on a stool because I was really drunk. So I was like, "Unk." I'm like, "Oh!" And then I'm like, I can't let everyone know I just hit my head like that. So it's just like, I was like, "Ow!"
You were literally the
was
meme of,
really
like the guy with a confident face mask, and then under it's just like seething, coping tears and anger.
I really was that guy. As I hit my head really hard on that fucking stool, and I was just like, and Christoph was there. I'm like, I cannot let these boys know that I just hit my head really fucking hard. I was just, and then the next day it like really hurts. I was like, ow, and I'm just like, I gotta go home.
Oh, jeez. um. Anyways, this next one was a full like video submission, which is the first of its kind. Super great for us because we don't have to do any work for it.
Yep.
But it's from this artist called Mofaz. It is it's not quite like start to end track. It's more of like a arrangement of demos and things like that in with like visuals. So I hope you like it, and that's what's coming at you next.
I haven't seen it yet, so this is gonna
Hey folks, sorry. I didn't realize when we put that together that the audio was not working.
It's kind of funny.
It's a bit funny.
It's kind of funny.
What we're gonna try to do is we're just gonna throw it up on this screen and have the computer audio run through it. But promise you won't be mad if you can hear us talking.
I'm not gonna talk. I swear to God. Watch this. Hey, is this a desktop reveal? Look at that shit, boys. Hey, is this a Jim's credit card reveal? That sun looks like Among Us. Look, it's Among Us.
Exactly. We can still be here. We have to be quiet. That was it. Sweet.
Do you realize how hard that was for me
Yeah.
to be quiet?
There
That's
we go.
on
All right.
top reveal. Ayo!
We're all back.
We did it. Let me make sure it's working. Yep, it's working. And you say Ayo again.
Dude, did you just time travel?
I might have. That's what Tyler the Creator always says before he starts rapping, dude. He goes Ayo, dude. Listen to his songs. Every time he's about to go hard, he says Ayo right before. That's canon. That's lore.
Yeah. So those were a bunch of fun little demos from Mofaz, and some nice little like retro visuals to go with it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So getting into the later half of the episode here, we got another 4 tracks.
4? That's a lot, dude.
What if they're a minute apiece? Then it's only 4 more minutes.
Yeah, but then I can't count that high. It doesn't matter how long they are. It's like 1, 2, Morbo, 3. I can't fucking count that, dude. We got a Gamecock education down here, where if you don't know, the running joke is we can't read. Our rival school, Clemson, I swear to God, put up this sign outside of Columbia where every time you would leave the city, there's like a big ass billboard and it said Gamecocks read too. And I'm just like, who put them up to this, dude? Why would they say that? Because like, yeah, we might not be able to read and write, but you know, who really needs to in this day and age? The computers do it for us. I don't need to read. I'm a graphic designer. I make pictures.
In the topic of like retro inspired stuff, my wife and I went to go see the newest Thor movie, Love and Thunder, like 2 weeks ago.
That movie sucks.
It appears that Marvel is starting to fall off.
Marvel fell off after Endgame, dude. Easy.
A lot of the content my wife and I watched, we still liked, but like this, we 100% did not. Like the credits rolled, and my wife looked over at me. She's like, "I didn't like that," and yeah. So
Thor just plays Fortnite now. That's like all he does.
It I think the biggest criticisms we had were that it was like not a very strong script. There was like cool fights and stuff, but like plot and script were kind of lacking.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard Christian Bale didn't even like know any Marvel characters. He just kind of came in there. And he's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. He knows Batman. I mean, that's apparent. But he doesn't know what's the name of the villain he plays, isn't it? It looked like
Gore?
Gore? That's like a Warhammer 40k name. Gore?
I have to research this. The movie was so bad I wasn't paying attention to that. Thor, Love and Thunder, villain.
Gore? Are you fucking me?
It's yeah, Gore the God Butcher, Gorr.
Gore the Goblin.
They got the Goblin. Like,
wow!
That would have been a better villain than no.
What, a fucking goblin? I mean, Thor, he met like dwarves and shit, right? It shouldn't be too out there for a fucking goblin, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he still fat? Did he lose the weight?
There's like a training montage in the very beginning.
Oh, is it really? Is it to Star-Lord's soundtrack where he has all that butt rock? He's just like, I'm the champion! Ah! It's like,
I don't know.
Do you remember when he had to hold a son together? Dude, Thor held a son together, dude. What is that?
Cool. Like, I wanted to see cool like feats of strength and awesomeness, and instead was not getting any of that. But
I heard there was a lady with cancer in it at some point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cancer appearance. Thanks, Marvel.
Thanks for that, you know.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
Driving reality forward. Like,
hey, you're gonna see some wacky fucking space hijinks? Here's a cancer scene. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. If you want good self-contained Marvel, I recommend watching Moon Knight. It's a little bit like it's been out for a little while now, since like early spring. But
isn't that like schizo? He's got like multiple personality disorder.
yes, but there's like no other BS. It's just its own little story, and it was good. Oscar Isaac did a good job. They didn't like force any connections or like any references. Like there was the only like Easter egg was about the like snap and blip and stuff, but no other extra characters, like no other connections, like just about Egyptian lore and gods and struggle. It was really cool.
The fuck is the blip? Is that what they're calling the Thanos thing?
The blip is like the 5-year period when they were like people didn't fucking exist.
So like, all right, let's say for example, you got snapped out of existence. You come back. For you, it's been 5 seconds, but for them, it's been 5 years. Now your wife has another husband. Are you a cuck? Or does she just move on? What do you do in that situation?
That's like, I mean, that's like anything. Like, what was that? Castaway? The guy was gone on like a desert island for years.
Yeah. Well, that's different. He was gone for years. He knew it was years. To you, it was like 5 seconds. Like nothing happened.
Oh.
And now you come out of that, and it's been 5 years for her, and she's moved on, and now all of a sudden you're the cuck. Are you a cuck though? If that happens to you, because like you've technically been dead for 5 years, but to you, in your brain, you just got cucked, dude. You're gonna lose your mind. What about dudes in planes? They got snapped out of existence when the plane was here. Now the plane's over here, and you're back. You just fall out the sky.
Holy shit! I didn't think about that.
Here's the real question:
the way they portrayed it in the movies that like you blip back to the same spot, but
exactly
a theoretical from a physics standpoint, the Earth is not in the same spot anymore. So like they should have technically blipped back into like the space in like Earth's trail where it was. Like
listen, we're getting to Disney soy boy territory. These guys aren't gonna think about that stuff. Just
but how fucking funny would it be to have like a alternate like blip where like people were like all snapped back but into the void of space, and so there's just like 3.6 billion people like in like an Earth area, but in space, just like.
Dude, here's the real question. Alright, so half the universe got wiped out. If half the universe still got wiped out, but no one on Earth died just because of how averages go, do you think the Avengers would have still fought Thanos? No, I don't think so either. There's so much bullshit in the universe that like the odds of like Earth dying are pretty high. It's still done anything, guys. I don't think they would. I don't think they would at all. It's just like it is what it is. Like
we're fine though, so
yeah, we're okay. We're Earth's mightiest champions. That doesn't apply to Mars people or whatever. Sorry, fuckers.
So next up is going to be a track. It is a Evans remix. So he remixed a track by Sørcery called "The Night," and so we're going to see how good that jam is.
Another Evans? I am on. And we back.
And we're back. That song, so that was the remix from Sørcery, remixed by Evans.
Hell yeah.
Called The Night.
I love both those boys. Sørcery's good, Evans is good. So I know that song's good. They do a lot of collabs together, don't they? I remember seeing like all the time like Sørcery and Evans or something like that. You know what I mean?
I know they've worked together in the past on stuff.
And you boys like each other, huh? You getting along? Are you gonna be like now Kith? Like when the fucking Mike Tyson adventures?
Yeah, while we were playing track, I was watching the stream stuff and didn't notice we got someone talking in the chat. Ain Crow. So glad you were able to stop by and join us. It is just two dudes talking. That's exactly correct.
Yeah.
And yeah, the focus. Well, like I guess the whole structure of the podcast is like usually we've got like 10 or so tracks that we want to share with folks that are from our community of artists. And in between the tracks, we just talk about whatever's going on. We have tried in the past to talk about the music itself, but that's more like music theory and discussion that like we're not really equipped for. So we just talk about whatever's topical, whatever was on our minds. So yeah, just think of it as chilling out with some folks with some music in between.
Hell yeah. We can do more. We've done more focused ones in the past. Like we had one where we talked about our favorite anime openings and stuff like that. But those have been on SoundCloud and our audio channel. And every video one, I think minus the Retro Game Core one, we just kind of it is just two dudes talking. Usually three dudes. We're missing a guy with glasses that's normally below us.
Yeah.
So fuck him for not being here. He's playing RuneScape. I can see what he's doing. He's playing fucking RuneScape. Yeah. So I'm calling him out.
But yeah, dude, I definitely appreciate the feedback and thanks for stopping and watching for a bit.
Yeah, appreciate it.
As we get more onto a regular streaming schedule, hopefully once a month at least, my thought is like we will just have like a bunch of like talking points that we've already looked at ahead of time, just like things that are like, you know, hopefully music or retro related news, other sort of things. So
yeah, and keep in mind we haven't done this in a year either, so we're just kind of getting back in the swing of things.
Rusty. Yeah.
Yeah, rusty as hell.
Yep.
Especially you're like 30, dude.
31.
When last time we did a podcast, you were in your 20s. Think about that.
Yeah, in my late 20s.
Bro, he turned 30. That's why he's rusty. Bro.
In the new gaming news, I
why did segue away from that? I don't want to talk about 30 anymore.
Gaming news, kind of retro, but not really. I guess it's a lot of retro characters, which is I'm super excited about. But I've been playing Multiverses from Warner Brothers. So,
oh, that game's gas. I really like that game.
I don't like how it's kind of like every other free to play lately, where it's got like the seasons and you got to earn stuff. But I do like that you got Kevin Conroy coming back for voice acting for Batman, always great.
Right.
But then you got like retro characters. You got like Tom and Jerry, you got Bugs Bunny, and other like Looney Tunes folks. But like, super like 90s nostalgia was the Iron Giant being in there.
Hell yeah. The fact that Daffy Duck's not in the game is a fucking tragedy. You gotta add Daffy Duck. If you're gonna have Bugs Bunny, you gotta add Daffy. They got the Tasmanian Devil. It's like, who the hell cares about the Tasmanian Devil, dude? Like, no one cares.
Tasmanian Devil's awesome.
Yeah, but Tasmanian Devils are extinct. They ain't even real no more. You know what I mean? So, like, what even the hell is that?
Is that true?
Tasmanian Devils are extinct. There is no more Tasmanian Devils, dude. So now, in like 30 years, people are gonna be like, all right, so that's just a Looney Tunes character. What the fuck's a Tasmanian Devil? You know what I mean?
Bro, I just fact checked you, and they're endangered.
Well, there's like 3 of them, so fuck them.
And one of them's in Multiverses. So where does that leave us? You
know? The fact that they added LeBron is crazy, and Walter White's coming, dude. They're gonna have Walter White, according to like the rumors, and Raven from Teen Titans. And then I really want I know they're going to, but I really want them to add the Animaniacs, Yakko, and Dot, dude. And it's like they're literally the Warner Brothers, like in lore. So there's no way they're not getting it. And they're like the signpost of animation for like 10, 20 years. Like they had Pinky and the Brain on that show. They had fucking I can't remember what that other one was. There's like the squirrel. Fuck. Dude, I can't remember any of that stuff. Yeah. They had so many characters. They're just iconic. Like if I showed you a picture, like, hey, what's this? You'd know exactly what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially Pinky the Brain. I love Pinky the Brain.
Yeah.
And dude, they can add Fred Flintstone. Think about that, dude. Yabba dabba doo. Piss people off. Imagine that as a taunt. Where you throw a guy off the stage, you beat him up and he's really mad. You're like, yabba dabba doo.
Nice.
The fact that LeBron's in the game is crazy. And he really flames Rick because there's like pre-match taunts that they do. And he's like, hey, yo, Rick, you better go get Morty.
Nice.
That's such an insult. Someone like Rick saying you better go get Morty, like his ego took a hit right there. Yeah, it's good. If you haven't played it yet, play it. It's free. You literally lose nothing. If you don't want to buy the battle pass, so be it. Just play the game. Yeah. You don't have Smash Brothers, you're too poor for a Switch, go play Multiverses, dude. Even if you do have a Switch, go play it anyways. You can be Batman, dude. You can't be Batman in Smash. Unless you make him me, but then he's like Dollar Store Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Coming on up for our next track is some more new music from another OG legacy called Lullaby by artist JSynth.
Go put me to sleep.
Coming at you.
Hopefully not. I apologize. That made it sound like it sucks. Just call What'd you think, boy?
And we're back.
You better like that one, dude. That one was good. JSynth is good. So if you didn't like it, there's something wrong with you.
That was that was just a lullaby from JSynth.
If you don't support what we're doing, you're wrong. There's no video feed coming up. I don't think you turned it on. What we're doing, you're wrong. There's no video feed. Yeah, it's just the black screen, Jim. You fucked it, Jim. You fucked it. It's like, listen, if you don't support what we're doing, your world is going to end. That is a promise.
In recent news, so
okay.
You ever heard of the phone maker Xiaomi?
Nope.
Chinese based.
The fuck is that?
They're kind of a tech company. They make phones and other stuff. They are. They recently put out a demo or kind of like a you know those presentations they do for products. What are those called? Those are a keynote with their humanoid robot.
You got a robot?
Yeah, and honestly, it looks kind of similar to what looks like Tesla's trying to do with humanoid robots as well.
What the fuck's Tesla trying to do?
They're trying to use AI and their like own kind of actuators and stuff to have some sort of like useful humanoid robot. Xiaomi, yeah. Let me ping you the picture. This thing's got some weird dimensions. But in the demo, it was able to walk on stage and hand the presenter a flower.
Spooky, dude. I wouldn't like that. Did they clap? Did they applaud?
I don't know.
Let me see this. That's spooky, dude. No way would I let that thing come talk to me. Are you fucking me?
But what if it handed you an icy cold brew?
But what if it did?
Would you accept it?
No? Well, yeah. I'd be a little weirded out, but yeah, I'd drink it. I think there's a 50-50 shot of that thing having motor oil in it, though. So, I mean, what the fuck that thing know about beer? You know what I mean? It's just be like, well, I drink this, so he must drink this, too. That thing doesn't have a mouth. He ain't drinking beer. You can't trust a beer from someone without a mouth. I mean, he doesn't know if it's good. What's he doing? Photosynthesis?
My thing with like humanoid robots, and I don't know if I'm just like jaded, but like you build a robot or machine based on its function. So like if it's supposed to like lift or move or chop or something, it shouldn't be built like a humanoid person. It should just be built like, I don't know. I've been working a lot with machines at my new job, and there's a lot of like robotic arms that just are doing stuff, and I think the concept of a humanoid robot is just something like we constantly want to try to do because of like movies and TV, but what's the use case really? Like, you want to give one to your, like, if you want like a caretaker robot, like you want something like that hanging out with your like parents or grandparents.
Here you go, Grandpa. A hollow shell of immortality in your house. There's these two YouTubers. I made a thing, and Michael Reeves, they took one of those fucking dog robots and strapped an MP5 to it, and they could like actually shoot targets.
Oh my god.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Now,
no, it's not. That's terrifying.
Oh boy, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Dude, yeah, I mean, they're literally just putting these like walker droids with like fucking MP5s on them, and they're just sitting them out. Like, bro, that thing's gonna blow your kneecaps off. You're gonna lose like you're gonna be the meme, dude. You were 6 foot, now you're like 5'11" because you got your legs blown out.
The true equalizer.
Yeah, for real. Yo, when you're in a wheelchair, you're only 4 foot high.
So here's the deal. We got 2 tracks left. This next one is called Nanoflower by Hypixi, and it's even got a feature, or Foewi is featured in that. So
I like Foewi.
Another name that we know, Foewi. And we hope you enjoy.
Hell yeah, dude. You probably will. I mean, Foewi's on it. If you don't like it, Let's get the shit.
That was
Mario.
That was Mario in the video, but the actual track was Nanoflower featuring Foewi by Hypixi. Triple exclamation point.
That dude's really fucking good at Mario. Did you see that shit? He like had a Yoshi the whole time. And like I was telling Jim, like back in these old Marios, it was like a crapshoot whether you land on the platform or not. Because like the camera's here and the platforms are here. If you're like way up here, so you're just like, well, I hope I don't die. It's like, dude, every time that you have to play like old Mario games for like a gorillion years for you to like look like you're somewhat competent at it. Because everyone's first playthrough of a Mario game, you're ass. You don't know the level. Same with Sonic, dude. You're like, the problem with early Sonic games, you're moving so goddamn fast, and then they put a spike trap on a wall. Of course you're gonna run into that. You don't know to jump. You know what I mean? It's like fuck them.
Yeah.
Old games suck. Sorry.
I've been getting back into some retro gaming myself.
Yeah, on that tangent. Speaking of old games, I'm enjoying playing them.
Speaking of old games that suck, I play them.
Yeah.
I got a Steam Deck recently, basically, handheld PC for those of you who don't know, and
a Switch
it does Steam games super great. It also has a huge community that's already been putting out really cool stuff you can do with retro gaming. So someone made a script where it's just like easy peasy, run it, like put your library in and run it again, and you get all like your artwork on Steam. So it's a nice like immersive experience. So you go in your Steam library and like click over and you're like, oh yeah, here's this like Game Boy Advance game I can just play right from there.
Oh boy, a Halo machine. It's just a portable Halo machine. That's all it is.
I actually don't play Halo on that one because I need more focus if I'm playing a first-person shooter.
That's fair. What the hell do you play on it then? The Witcher?
Multiverses. I play No Man's Sky.
That's a pretty good
then,
game.
Like my entire ROM collection stuff, which is mostly GBA and PSP because those were my mains growing up.
There's ROMs on Steam? I didn't know that.
There's what?
ROMs? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, it's not on Steam, but like I have a ROM library, and it you just run a script, and then it like adds it to your library as a non-Steam game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Steam, this guy's hacking his Steam Deck. He said live on camera.
My Steam just got deactivated. What do I do?
Yeah, for real. That's a big mistake.
No, I mean, there's videos about it. Like Russ from Retro Gamecore has a bunch of really good tutorials on installing that kind of stuff, which is, I mean, one of the videos I used to get my Steam Deck ready. So,
hell yeah. Shout out. Friend of the channel.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah, dude. That was a good one where you came on. I like that one.
Yeah. But, yeah, this is us coming back. So we're going to try to get out once a month, give you some new content, some stuff to listen to. Maybe get a guest or two on back on. But if you're looking for more of this content, we've got the YouTube channel, SoundCloud. SoundCloud's got a bunch of playlists and collections, including mixes, previous podcast episodes, tracks from artists all around the collective. And
yeah, there's got to be like days worth of music on there at this point now.
Oh, for sure. We got 203 tracks and counting. So
yeah, and some of those like hours long. So
yeah, and if you want to give us some support on the socials, we've got a Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Those are the important ones, and then the Discord. If you're not only a fan but an artist, you can come in, chat with us, share what you're working on, share what you're releasing, and all that sort of good stuff. But yeah. Any other closing thoughts?
We definitely need to get back in the swing of things. We've been sitting on our ass with the channel for so long. It feels kind of weird coming back at this point.
It does feel weird.
But we're gonna do it, boys. We're gonna do it. And if we don't do it, message us. Be on our ass. Be like, hey yo, you said you're gonna do it. Where's it at? The only way to get things done is through creative bullying. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's it, boys.
That's it. That's a wrap. Taking us out this episode is going to be Blueshift by Mind's Eye 87. Until next time, y'all, keep it neon, and we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
See ya.